Alright. Had to restart on YouTube for some reason. I don't know why I just died randomly. It just literally just randomly died in the middle of the fight. Been trying to backlog and see what the hell happened, and it's not giving me any info. It just decided to die. Ah, man, that's so goddamn frustrating because I'm in the middle of the final boss fight, and then the stream just decides to die. Like, I quit. My gameplay's terrible, but it's not that bad. Come on, it's not that bad that the stream had to end on me. I forgot I even had this. Actually, can I upgrade anything on this? I'll also give myself fire resistance, right? Okay, we good now, stream? You're not gonna fuck up on me right now? In the middle of the goddamn boss fight? Pain in the goddamn ass. That's so frustrating. I take my anger out on this stupid bear. What the fuck is... Not Banuk. That's your try. Can you guys get him off me for like a fucking minute? Stop dicking around with this thing. Shoot the stupid bear. Get him off me. I start shooting single shots. Oh my god, dude. Can you stop the tower for once? Shot. Please get him off me for like 3 seconds. 3 seconds is all I fucking need. he's making me mad. Fuck off. Fucking finally get me out of here. This whole thing has been a trial and a half. Starting with you two's bitch ass.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit!
She's got it.
Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
Oh, is she dead?
My sister!
Oh no. Damn.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Artok. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Please be a cutscene. Don't make me run. Nah, fuck you. You know, such a stupid fire call that I just killed.
One of those?
It's the only way!
That would be so tragic if she's just knocked out, not even dead. That's not good. Just swing me up. I'm not that heavy, I swear. I just have 200 pounds of inventory. You can do it.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Wait for Nukai.
Live, Aloy. Live.
Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
He was trying so hard to protect her. I kind of feel bad. Well, not sure how Twitch works, but on the YouTube end, this stream kind of started in the middle of a boss fight because I was having issues for some reason. I think that was the final battle, so let's just go finish this off finally. It was a bit of a sloppy mess. No, it was not my best. Then again, the last 3 finales have been like that. There's a big difference between playing a game and streaming a game. Because when I first played this game, I was going through everything, all the side quests, finding all the stuff. Like I almost 100. I think 100% of this game. And I didn't do that this time for the sake of time. And I feel like I left out a lot of stuff. But I wanted some kind of record that I beat the game, so I just streamed the second playthrough. Maybe when I stream the second one, Forbidden West, I'll go through more of the stuff. Either longer streams or just stream more often instead of just 2 days a week. Is that him? I remember when I first played it, because this is a remastered version. When I played the original version, I'm pretty sure we capped that at like level 50 or something. At least I'm pretty sure. Guess I'll use it on these two. Not gonna need any more. I'm pretty sure this is the end. I don't know why my stream cut out earlier. That's just so weird.
My interactions with Araya were recorded and
Let me make sure that doesn't happen again.
I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong.
No, she knew exactly what to pick. That's crazy.
At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again.
Well, at least he has
Come
something to look
closer,
back on.
Aloy. We have much to discuss.
I should talk to Aratak first. Have it on record. Where is he? God damn, he went far. That sky looks amazing.
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy,
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrack can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tug has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
I am the chieftain. Wait.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
I'm glad he's doing better, but... Damn. I didn't think I'd feel for him this bad. I completely forgot she died. I don't remember much of the DLC, actually. I think when it came out, I just played it. And then call it a day. I was already pretty OP at that point. I wish I'd taken the time to get the OP weapons and the OP armor and all that stuff. It wouldn't feel genuine to stream this game and then do stuff on the down low.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak
Which
main
is
facility.
Strange, because I do that for some games and not
Because
all
of
of them.
your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Quite a bit of stuff here. Alright.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work.
AI is getting too good.
In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me.
Gaussian intro. What the
She
fuck are those? I'm gonna have to
saved me.
Google that later.
This Firebreak project. It was to stop a huge volcanic eruption,
Yes, I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
but it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased.
So I
I will
understand what deceased
transmit a
is.
recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Oh, cool. Alright. I'll check on that on my own time.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So
Wonderful.
while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
Can it regain control?
You meant a lot to Aurea.
once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Aurea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm
That's
sure
very human of it.
You would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Oh wow, there's a lot. Holy shit. Alright.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the...
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
She's a lot more human. Or yeah, human. The other I guess AI?
What was the old world like? The way it used to be.
I feel
I
like
had little
I feel like I
exposure
missed a
to
lot of
the wider
cutscenes.
world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
Because the last time we met
Still had
Gaia,
more
she didn't
exposure than me, Cyan.
explain that
That is
she's
true.
actually
I was
Elizabeth.
created at a turning point. A
Or at
concerted
least part of her.
effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface
Oh
area
yeah, that
of
sounds
the
familiar.
Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2
I wonder if this
decades.
was like a VA or did they actually
It
chat
seems
GPT
my
this shit
assessment
or
was premature.
text to speech.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
Interesting.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so,
Oh, her color
Hephaestus
changed.
hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
She seems smart enough. I could probably tell her to use her judgment. But they should know the truth. Nah, they should know the truth.
You have to tell them you were made by the Old Ones. That you're not any kind of spirit. It's the only way they can start to learn about how things really are.
I see. Do you believe that I misled Aurea?
No.
No.
Not in any way that mattered.
She perished believing she was preserving the blue light of her beliefs.
Maybe. But what she really wanted to preserve was you.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will
I
you
forgot what I picked the last time I
return
played
and
this
tell me
game.
about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
Oh, I got blue gleam out of that. What is this? A group of young boys. Oh, this is the one I got from the other guy. And then this is something else. Naltuk has tracked the fire clouds to escape the cauldron. Kill the fire clouds. Yeah, maybe I'll do these tomorrow. Epsilon over it's available. Ah, no shit. Alright. That's pretty much the end of that. It's a bit. I remember the first time I played this game,
It would seem
the ending
time
was.
among
Oh,
the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We.
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's
that a
good thing
threat?
you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
that was a threat. Oh my god. We're gonna have to kill Silence at some point. I forgot about that little combo. Alright. Well, I am gonna have to call this the finale unless I feel like doing some side quests tomorrow. But I doubt it. It's not really much. It's just collecting bullshit and then I feel like that's a cutscene I'm missing. I'm pretty sure Gaia was supposed to tell Aloy that she's basically Elizabeth. But I don't remember if I missed something or if I just imagined it. Out of the fort. That's the little side quest. That's another cauldron. I don't know. It seems a bit anticlimactic. I'm a bit thrown off because my stream died mid-fight. That was supposed to be the big climactic battle of this DLC, and I just for some unknown reason, YouTube and Twitch just decided to both die on me at the same time. Although Twitch got back and YouTube just decided, nah, we're done. And I'm like, no, you're not. And I had to start a whole nother stream. And that's where we're at right now. Alright, so we're going to save it here. And I guess I'll decide tomorrow. But as far as I'm concerned, this is pretty much it. We did it. We beat the game. I will feel good about starting a new game or the second game, which would be Forbidden West after this. I don't know which I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I feel like I feel like this game's essentially completed. So I'm gonna save here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully not have any technical issues. Hopefully. As for what I'm gonna play, I have no idea. I will figure it out throughout the day. All right. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Goodbye.